So it is August favourites time, and I actually have no idea where August went. There are some months where you're like, yeah, okay, we've had a month, but this month I'm like, I feel very, very confused. And I have so many favourites, I have no idea how I'm going to get through this in a reasonable time. So if you're watching this, chances are this is well over 12 minutes, which is kind of the normal time that I aim for. So pause this, go grab some tea, biscuits, a lot of snacks. You might have to rush them out. It's going to be a long one. Okay, so we're starting with lip products. I've got 4 here, which I have been really, really liking this month. And I'm actually wearing one of the first 2. These are the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. I literally love these. I am obsessed with them. I want them in every single colour. A Sephora haul is about to happen because I need all of these in my life. I have the shades Beloved and A Go-Go, and I'm wearing A Go-Go today if you couldn't tell by the neon orangeness that is going on, and I just absolutely love these. They are so long lasting. I barely have to touch them up after actually eating, which is amazing, and I just like them a lot. They are so worth picking up if you are going to the US. And then I have another kind of liquid lipstick here, which is the Estee Lauder Lip Potion, I think they're called, yeah, Pure Colour Envy Lip Potions, and I really like this one a lot. It smells incredible. For one, it's very sweet, very vanilla-y. I think I just got some on my nose. Okay, if I have red on my nose now, that is why I've just bopped myself on the nose with it. But this is amazing. I love it. The colour is beautiful, and although it's quite liquidy when you first put it on, it does dry to kind of a matte-ness. It's not as long lasting as the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, but it's still a really nice one to pick up. If you love a bright red, this is definitely for you. It's so super bright. I like it a lot. I've been wearing it a lot. I'm really into kind of bold lip colours at the moment, and hopefully this will be sticking around for a long time because I just never really get bored of a red, and this is kind of like that perfect red that kind of goes between seasons. It's just beautiful. Like that a lot. My next lip product favourite is a Revlon Matte Balm. I have always loved these ever since they came out, and they've brought out a few new shades this month. This one is in the shade Enchanting, and it's kind of like, I want to call it elusive. I can't remember, whatever the nude one was in the matte lip balm range. This is kind of its darker counterpart, and that one was always slightly too light for me, but I still really loved it. But this one is just absolutely perfect. I really like it a lot. If you're into your pinky brownie nudes, this one is definitely for you. And now we're moving on to bases, and I have one which I'm pretty sure you would all have guessed would be in this video, and then another one which might surprise you because I've kind of been using this in secret a bit. I've got it in a tutorial coming up soon, which is actually a tutorial for this makeup look, so keep your eyes out for that. But this is the Givenchy Tint Couture Balm, and this is basically kind of like a lightweight kind of skin perfecting balm, lightweight base kind of thing. I love this. I love everything about this. I love the packaging, and the finish it gives is absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like a thick consistency, but it really shears out. It does oxidize slightly on my skin, so I would say when you first kind of test this out in stores, do kind of give it a while for it to kind of go to its true color. And this is the shade number 6 Nude Gold, and I think during the winter I would definitely be a 5 or a 4, just for kind of your referencing. At the moment this is kind of just about okay. It does kind of oxidize slightly, and it goes a slight bit darker than my skin tone, but nothing too bad. But over the cooler months I will definitely be getting the next shade down, and I've really been enjoying using this month. I like it a lot, so another one of these is definitely on the cards. And then of course we have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I love this so much. It's kind of like my perfect medium to heavy coverage foundation. I just absolutely adore everything about it. Well done, Charlotte Tilbury, well done. I've spoken about this a lot, but to kind of sum it up, it's kind of like a demi matte finish, medium to heavy coverage. It's quite buildable, but also I feel like you really can sheer it out and get quite a light coverage with it as well. It kind of does the whole spectrum for me, and it does build beautifully, so you don't ever feel like things are getting cakey, and that is such a hard thing to come by in a foundation. So I've really been enjoying this. I feel like it's a great kind of everyday one for me because I can kind of really sheer it out, or I can build it up where I need it, and that's just what I want in a foundation. It's perfect, and the shade range in this is amazing as well, so definitely check it out if you have super pale skin or super dark skin, because this is shade 5, and there are just so many more shades in the range, and they go super dark. I've seen all of them, and I just think that this is a magical foundation, so I've been loving this a lot, and I think I will continue to love this for a very, very long time. And I'm going to follow that up with another product from Charlotte Tilbury, which you could probably have guessed that I would be loving. And this is her Mini Miracle Eye Wand, which I like a lot. I find this so good for when I'm like doing my makeup on trains, which happens quite frequently at the moment. I am not happy to say, because I kind of feel like train makeup never is as good as if you sit and take your time. But this has actually been doing me pretty well on the trains. It has an eye cream on one end, so for when I frequently forget to put my eye cream on, I still can do that before I do my concealer, and then the concealer is on the other end. I have shade 2 and it's like my perfect concealer match at the moment. Maybe a bit too light for my skin at the moment because it's really, really dark just because of all the sun my skin has been seeing. Even though I've been slapping on like SPF 50, it's just got tan. But once the tan fades, this is my perfect shade, and shade 1 is very, very light. So for paler girls, there is definitely something in this range for you. My battery is flashing and I still have half of this video left to do. Okay, next product is the Lorac Touch Up To Go Concealer Foundation Pen. Everyone I speak to about this is like, what? A concealer foundation pen? It is a very interesting one, and it's kind of not for everyone. I personally really like this to have in my bag, and I can use it to kind of touch up areas of foundation that may have been rubbed off, because I do tend to sit like this the majority of my life. But also it works quite nicely as a concealer for me, a very lightweight one that I can kind of build up, because it is a very kind of sheer consistency, but it has a very buildable quality at the same time, so it kind of does work as a concealer and a foundation. It's a very strange one, but if you can get your hands on it and it sounds like something you would like, then I would definitely recommend it. And something I've been loving to apply all of those base products this month is the Sephora Pro Small Stippling Brush, which is the tiniest little kind of duo fibre brush. I just absolutely love this. You have to kind of use really small, like circly stippling motions, but it makes your skin look so kind of flawless, and it just blends everything really nicely together. And you can use this for cream products, for concealers, foundations. Foundation does take a bit longer, but I really like the kind of airbrushed effect that this gives. This month I have 2 favourite fragrances. I'm such a fragrance person now. I never used to be like this, but I just love having lots of different scents that I can kind of layer up and put on that suit my mood. And one that I got given and I wasn't expecting to like is the Molten Brown Blossoming Honeysuckle and White Tea. Now, by the name of it, yes, I would expect to like it, but I'd never really smelt any Molten Brown fragrances that I liked, and I wasn't very big on their kind of bath stuff, but this is so, so beautiful. I love the smell of honeysuckle anyway. It's one of my favourite smells in the whole world, and I just love having this, and spraying this on is just so nice, and I keep it in my handbag because it's quite a small bottle as well, and it's just such a lovely fragrance. So if you love kind of the white tea scents and honeysuckle, then I would definitely recommend giving this a sniff because it is so, so gorgeous. And on the complete other end of the scale, I've been loving the Tom Ford Noir pour Femme, I think that's how you say it, and this is basically my perfect night out fragrance. It's kind of like a hybrid of Tom Ford Noir Extreme and Tom Ford Velvet Orchid in a bottle. It is just beautiful. It's kind of a little bit spicy and sweet and dark all at the same time, and I just absolutely adore this. There was a point where I was actually walking around with the full size bottle in my handbag because I just couldn't not be without it, and my Travelo has the Velvet Orchid scent in it, and I was just like 100% had to have this to spray on, so I was carrying the whole thing around, which was a bit excessive. At the risk of injuring people with my bag, I've ordered another Travelo, so that won't be happening for too much longer, but I just love this that much that I have to have it with me. It's such a gorgeous scent. And then we move on to bathroom products, the ones that are currently on a towel being all wet and gross. So this month I have a shampoo and conditioner that I've been loving and that I didn't expect to love. I thought that I would be 100% on the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo and conditioner. I really thought that that would be my hair favourite for the month. But actually the favourites are from Maria Nila, and they are the True Soft Conditioner and Shampoo. And these are kind of like sulfate free, really nice, kind to hair shampoos, and they really do just make your hair so soft and silky, and I've been liking using them a lot. I also like that the conditioner bottle is a different size to the shampoo bottle because I always go through conditioner way less quickly than I do with shampoo. I always need way more shampoo. I think that's the opposite way around to how everyone else in the world goes through shampoo and conditioner, but that works perfectly for me. So I love these bottles, I love the products, I think that they are great. I will try and link up where you can buy them below because I can't remember who stocks them. Yeah, I've heard such good things about these, and I've also got the kind of mask that goes with these as well, which I'm about to try out, so I will let you know how I get on with that. Next up, there's something new that I've been loving a lot this month from Lush, and I hadn't tried anything new from Lush in such a long time, and there's actually a few things now that I really need to pick up. I need to go and have a little kind of snoop around their Oxford Street store because I've heard that there are some things that you can only get in there that I need to get my hands on, so expect a Lush haul very, very soon. But the thing that I've been loving recently is the Vanilla Delight body lotion, and this smells so, so good. I love the smell of vanilla. I think it's one of my favourite scents in the whole web world, which I don't think is surprising because I think everyone loves vanilla. I don't know anyone who doesn't. But I've been absolutely loving this. It's so super moisturising and nourishing on the skin, and it just leaves you smelling amazing. Like, I can still smell myself after I've applied it, and I love body lotions that do that. There's nothing worse than putting something on and then not being able to smell it on yourself, and this really does linger, which some people may not like, but I am definitely a fan of, and I've been loving this a lot this month. I'm trying to ration it because it's such a small bottle, but I've just been kind of going for it. But yeah, really, really liking this. Another body product that I've been loving this month is the Mio Activist Firming Active Body Oil, and this is basically just a really nice nourishing body oil. I really like this. It's meant to be kind of like strengthening, firming, and all of that kind of stuff. I do find that it's really hydrating. I've only been using it for kind of like 3 weeks, so I can't really say anything as to the whole firming properties of it. I don't know, I will let you know. But I've been really liking this just for its kind of oily nourishingness. It's a really great one to kind of apply, especially if you're going out. And I just feel so much better when I go out in kind of shorts, skirts or dresses if I've kind of just put a little bit of like body lotion or body oil on before I leave the house. So that's why I've kind of been loving these two this month, because they just make you feel so much better and just make you feel really nice and soft. And the final thing I've been loving this month is the Chantecaille Detox Clay Mask with rosemary and honey, and I love this. I love the smell of it. It's really hard to find a clay mask that you like the smell of. And in terms of a clay mask, it's also a really interesting consistency. A lot of the ones I try kind of are very tough and thick and quite hard to work with, but this one just feels wet all the time, so you kind of pop your finger in it and you can just smooth it on, and it's not tough to work with. It rinses off really, really easily, and it is much more expensive in terms of a clay mask than the likes of the Origins charcoal mask, I think it is. That one is really good, but it is very thick and really hard to deal with, and it's hard to get off once you've left it on for 10 minutes, whereas this comes straight off. It's very kind of non-drying, which I really, really like, and my skin really needs, because drying it out with a clay mask is kind of like its worst nightmare at the moment. It's not been behaving too well, which is why I got completely hooked on this and have been trying to clear it up, and that is working so, so well. So I've been really liking this a lot this month. And that is it for my giant favourites. I have no idea how long that went on for. Hopefully I can kind of squish this down to a reasonable time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what your favourites are in the comments below, and if there's anything that you think I would like or should try. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Bye!